Today on Inside the Blueprint, Clorox EcoClean. Learning more about powerful cleaning powered by nature. How NetApp is providing intelligent infrastructure solutions and specializes in cybersecurity through unified data storage. Plus, why Prysmian North America is the largest manufacturer of high-quality, innovative wire and cable solutions. Let's go inside the blueprint. Are you tired of choosing between effective cleaners and eco-conscious products for your business? Do you wish you knew more about what it means to buy eco-conscious products? There's a common misconception that eco-conscious cleaning products have to sacrifice power. But Clorox's EcoClean product line of plant-based cleaners and disinfectants is proving that wrong. These products are setting a new standard for what eco-conscious cleaning products can and should be. Products that help keep buildings clean and disinfected while also helping to improve sustainability and reduce environmental impact. Let's learn more.
I'm the Senior Director of Marketing for Clorox Pro. Clorox Pro is our professional business unit within the Clorox company. We sell products to commercial channels like schools and hospitals and facilities. We really champion a world where everyone thrives, a cleaner and healthier world, and that is where they sleep, play, work, heal, anything. So we really want to make sure we're providing products that keep everyone safe and healthy. Clorox Pro, we've been a business unit within the Clorox company for many decades now. We originated because we have a meaningful brand that connects with consumers. And what we found is it's important for us to make sure we're bringing our meaningful products into the commercial space. Sustainability is very important to the Clorox company. It's part of our purpose in what we do, and for Clorox Pro it's also important. We know the industry is changing. We know consumers and customers are wanting sustainable products, sustainable businesses, and so it's important that we lead the way in both creating products that are in the sustainable scope as well as making sure we have products and services that deliver their needs as well. We're really proud of our Clorox EcoClean platform launch recently. We have a lineup of cleaners, disinfectants that are Safer Choice EPA certified for the ingredients. It's really where you're able to get that efficacy without the trade-offs of sustainability. But even more importantly, we're really proud of our disinfecting wipes that we just launched. They are EPA designed for the environment and Safer Choice certified ingredients, which means that they are efficacious and they provide our end users peace of mind and comfort when using them. Our line of Clorox EcoClean cleaners are beneficial to facilities because it helps them meet their sustainability goals, whether it's for LEED certification or green schools or green building requirements. Our natural ingredients are key to that success.
I am a Senior Clinical and Scientific Affairs Specialist with Clorox Pro. The scientific process for developing the EcoClean products is really the same process that we use for developing all of our products. We knew going in that we wanted everything to be under the EPA Safer Choice standard. So that meant creating products that have no harsh chemical smells, formulated with no bleach, no ammonia, no dyes, no alcohol. Those were all critical to us. But even more important is we wanted to do that without sacrificing efficacy of the products. There's a lot of benefits to using plant-based ingredients. For starters, there are no harsh chemical odors in any of the EcoClean platform products. The products can be used safely without personal protective equipment. And we can highlight that they're USDA bio-based certified, at least several of our cleaners are. So the all-purpose cleaner in the EcoClean platform is 99% plant-based ingredients. And the glass cleaner is 94% plant-based, and both of those are USDA bio-based certified. Additionally, for disinfecting wipes to qualify for Design for the Environment certification, they also had to be created with a 100% plant-based substrate. So the actual wipe in EcoClean Disinfecting Wipes is made of plants. In my mind, sustainability, efficacy, and affordability aren't at odds with each other. I think the biggest challenge that we face with creating these products is the bias and the myths around what an eco-conscious product can do. These products work just the same as traditional products. They just have additional benefits. So it's the efficacy without trade-offs. And so to me, I don't think there's a challenge in creating them. I think the challenge is in us bringing it to the market and educating people on why they work. As a scientist, I think I'm actually the most excited about the opportunity that these products give to come out and explain the basic science. Why do disinfectants work? What makes them effective? And EcoClean has been a great opportunity to do that because we have to educate people on why they work so that we can show them that your eco-conscious product does exactly the same thing as the traditional one, just without trade-offs.
I'm the Vice President General Manager of Clorox Pro here at the Clorox Company. Our objective would be to introduce more and more post-consumer recycled material into our packaging. There are real challenges around stability of packaging as well as availability of those materials in the marketplace.
My name is Shelly Despotakis, and I'm in executive sales at Chicago Title Company. Well, we have a lot of employees in our office, and especially this time of year during flu season, colds, the Clorox EcoClean wipes have been fantastic. Really convenient. We use them to wipe down our copiers, countertops, doorknobs. We love them. Well, the first thing we noticed was the strength of the wipes. They were great because sometimes you use wipes and they break apart. These weren't like that. And they smell fresh, they're strong. The wipes are not only strong, but they're plant-based. So when we were using them, we thought, oh, I wonder how this is gonna work and how strong these wipes will be. They were extremely durable and really effective. And a little went a long way. So one wipe really covered a lot of space in our office.
It's important for me what we do in our purpose because it impacts people's lives. I've had family members who have caught illnesses in hospitals and it's real. And what we do matters. We keep people healthy, we keep surfaces disinfected, and we really keep germs at bay.
I would love to see eco-conscious products be the first choice and the rule, not the exception.
We know that we can trust Clorox. Everything was clean, everything was sanitary, and it was a win-win, I think, for everybody, for us and for the environment.
I have 2 kids. I want to leave a world for them that I entered into. And that means that we all need to do our part to keep the planet healthy and keep a space where people can thrive. And it feels really good to do our part.
We believe in sustainability and the direction we're heading in, and we absolutely plan to continue to invest in our Clorox EcoClean line of cleaners. We're also planning to continue to drive our eco-conscious solutions and building it through the rest of our portfolio as well.
I've been at Clorox for 23 years, and it's the culture that primarily has kept me here. We have an environment where people support each other in those efforts, that we welcome diverse cultures, experience, thoughts in order to create a place that everyone thrives here at Clorox.
For a powerful clean designed with people, facilities, and the planet in mind, visit CloroxPro.com or visit us at InsideTheBlueprint.com. Last year, there were 2,365 cyber attacks with 343,338,964 victims. 2023 saw a 72% increase in data breaches since 2021. With cyber threats looming at every corner, it's not a question of if your organization will be targeted, but rather when. It's time to take a proactive stance against these threats. NetApp, the vanguard of intelligent cyber resilience solutions, is helping companies stay ahead of cyber criminals and ensuring the security of valuable data.
I am the Chief Marketing Officer at NetApp, which is a data infrastructure company in San Jose, California. NetApp is a technology company, and we've been around for 30 years. Our focus is data infrastructure specifically, because that's how we like to manage and help customers manage what they're doing with their data. We need to secure it, we need to move it, we need to measure it. When you think about how customers have to think about their most important asset, data, then you have to start thinking about your data as a product. And so NetApp, since its inception, has been 100% focused in on data. NetApp is the intelligent data infrastructure company, and that's as much a mission as it is a statement on what we value. Data has gotten a story of its own lately. You know, as we grow and as we mature with technology, data becomes part of the world that we live.
The strongest data defense is comprehensive and proactive. NetApp's cyber resilience protects and secures data where it's stored, built in, on premises, and in any cloud.
And when you're a company and you're responsible for not just your data as a company, but your customers' data, then you want to know what you're doing with it. And that's really where you start to think about, how am I storing it? What am I doing with it? How am I protecting it? Our customers' needs become our biggest opportunities. And if we can begin to think ahead of them and solve those challenges before they actually incur those challenges, then that's really us living the values of what a future or an age of data start to be.
The strongest data defense is comprehensive and proactive. NetApp's cyber resilience protects and secures data where it's stored, built in, on premises, and in any cloud.
As a Senior Vice President and General Manager for ONTAP and NetApp Shared Platform team, I run engineering, product design, and customer experience teams that are responsible for core storage technologies that we built. Everything we do at NetApp is built on the IP we have around ONTAP and our storage operating system. You know, at the core of it, we provide you the storage that meets all your storage needs. But it's actually way more than that. We provide you the world's most secure storage. So it's not just about storage, but it's about making it resilient across any of the security threats you might have, because data is your most valuable asset. When we think of cyber resiliency, our approach is comprehensive. From a cyber resilience perspective, this data, because it's so valuable, it's always under threat. So for you, the cyber resiliency is the ability to protect that data against every possible scenario. But we also protect your data against all the ransomware attacks. There is a reason why it's a board level and C-suite level priority. You want storage that you can trust. And this is where NetApp comes in with our ransomware detection, protection, and recovery guarantees. Customers are looking for solutions that actually give them peace of mind when it comes to ransomware attacks. So we provide the best in the industry, precision and accuracy. So when storage is your last line of defense against ransomware attacks, who else would you trust other than the one with 99% precision and recall? Not only that, if you are ever hit with ransomware and you need to recover it, we guarantee it. We'll be there for you.
GigaOM has recently published its latest Sonar report for file-based storage ransomware protection. NetApp is highlighted as a leader and fast mover for file storage.
I am the Chief Security Officer at NetApp, and my role is to protect the customer and also to protect ourselves. I am in charge of product security and also cybersecurity. GigaOM has praised some of our strengths at NetApp. A couple of them that I am just delighted about. First is immutable data. I love to translate that. You can't delete it. You can't delete it, you can't change it. So what does that mean to us as a security practitioner? If something's coming in and attacking me and they're trying to get my data, they can't change it. I've got that data and I can recover it instantaneously so that I can continue my operations. Another thing that they present in their study is about anti-ransomware protection, where we continuously are backing up our environment. So if we see some type of weird traffic, we call it the behavioral analytics, if we see that weird traffic coming towards us, we're able to start expediting the quick backups. And with those quick backups, then should something hit us, we can recover super quick.
You know what, listen, if it has the D word in it with data and it involves making it intelligent and securing it, then you can bet that NetApp will be there.
So for us, cyber resilience is more than a particular solution or being prepared for a particular scenario, but it's a comprehensive set of services and solutions for every need that the customer has.
NetApp engages with our customers to help them when they experience outages or even potential cyber-related activities.
Every vertical, every industry, every type of requirement or need imaginable for data, the world's most important data, which is our customers' data, it runs on NetApp. And if you can see yourself in our customers, then I hope that you can see that NetApp is the trusted company to protect and store your data.
For more information about how NetApp can help you safeguard against cyber attacks and ensure the security of your data, visit netapp.com or visit us at insidetheblueprint.com. It's a $24 billion a year industry in the U.S. alone. One forecasted to hit nearly $32 billion by 2030.
Our activity with network construction right now is ubiquitous. If you think about it, all segments of the network are actively under construction, from access, middle mile, long haul, data centers, all of that's going on, and they touch every part of the geography of the United States. I mean, you think about rural areas getting access networks, all the way to dense urban areas, data centers, everything. So it would be hard to pin down one specific area, and I think that's one of the important things about fiber, is that it needs to be everywhere.
The North American market, a sizable portion of the global wiring and cabling industry, is a vibrant one, helping to interconnect two nations with the world, driven by U.S.-Canadian demand that's never looked bigger or better.
Prysmian is providing two valuable benefits to the market and really the nation more generally. The first is that we're providing innovative fiber and cable solutions that allow telecom networks to be built more efficiently. And if you think about the labor being the main cost in telecom networks, even a modest improvement in that efficiency yields big savings. The other is, if you think about the internet or IT infrastructure compared to like a highway system, if you had to rely on other countries to supply the material to build the roads, think about how that would endanger our economy and our national security. Our IT infrastructure is no different. It's just as important as roads or energy or semiconductors. Prysmian is vertically integrated. We make our own fiber and our own cable. And we're leaders in bend and sensitive fiber. Now, what does that mean? If the fiber is compressed or tightly bent, the light can leak out. But we've got a recipe or a design that prevents that from happening. And so what this allows us to do is make even smaller, lighter cables that are much faster to install. So for example, we produce a product called Clorox, which will pack 432 fibers into a cable literally the size of a pencil. And it can be installed at very high speeds, so it makes installations much more efficient and allows us to reach more people.
Prysmian is the world's largest wire and cabling manufacturer, making not only advanced cables for optical fiber, but wire and cables for industrial and commercial applications, power distribution, and many more.
We employ North Carolina residents here in the plant, so we are making it here, we're producing it here, and we are 100% local.
Fiber is drawn from something called a preform, which is a large piece of glass. And the glass required to make a preform is extremely pure. In fact, it's more than 100,000 times clearer than standard glass. Making that kind of thing requires a lot of capital because it's an extremely precise chemical and mechanical process. And in fact, many of the folks who make fiber only draw it. They don't have the ability to make the preform. They have to buy that from someone else.
One of the benefits to being here in North Carolina is that we are at the heart of what you would consider the manufacturing belt. We are surrounded by manufacturing facilities, and that offers benefits to us for what we would consider the circular economy. As a matter of fact, down the road there is a t-shirt factory, and so they have waste remnants from their t-shirt manufacturing that we are able to give another life before it goes to the landfill. We use them as rags here at our facility, so we're able to add some life to that waste. Additionally, we have extruder waste from high purity polymer called polypropylene, and our reel manufacturer, who is located about 15 miles down the road in Statesville, North Carolina, actually uses our waste to create the reels that we are going to in turn put cable and fiber on.
Prysmian has continuously looked for ways to invest in the process and invest in the factory to find ways to make it more efficient and to get more out of the process and to improve the specifications of the products.
We can fit an 864 fiber cable in a 3/4 inch duct, so it's extremely small, and this is industry leading. And by making the fibers in the US with these quality designs and then the cable designs being made in the US, they're exceptional quality products.
With a growing presence across North America, including here in Claremont, North Carolina, at their optical fiber and cabling plant. Prysmian is expanding its footprint, efficiencies, and supply chain coast to coast.
Our significant expansions had led us to really improve capability of what we can do, along with expanded capacity.
Manufacturing here at Prysmian is primarily made to order, which means we make sure that we produce the exact specification of the product that our customer is looking for.
In the past 15 years, Prysmian has seen massive growth. In the US in particular, we've seen acquisitions of General Cable and Encore Wire. What that has done for us is help us to improve our efficiency overall. Because we're such a bigger player, it allows us to see faster lead times from customers. We have more demand driving the faster responsiveness. What it does is it improves our operational efficiency, and it also can reduce our cost.
Automation is good for trying to improve things and identifying ways to improve processes, but the automation has to implement an idea, and the ideas come best if they come from the people who are closest to it, meaning the operators and the engineers and those who are working day in, day out right with the process.
We have great R&D facilities here in cable and in fiber, and they are constantly working to stay ahead of our customers' needs.
At Prysmian, we deliver exceptional products for you.
Quality. That's what makes us different. We test, and retest, and we get it right the first time. We make sure that nothing leaves our plant unless it is 100% fit for purpose.
To discover how Prysmian and its trusted brands of wire and cabling products can accelerate your business or brand, visit na.prysmian.com. And for the latest biz news and views, turn to us at InsideTheBlueprint.com. Thanks for watching Inside the Blueprint. For more information on any of the products you saw today, or to find out how to become part of the show, please visit InsideTheBlueprint.com.